sky. Step into green slimy goo. Find me by the grimy mildew climbing through. Bloody tissue, weed residue. This is what doing them chemicals do. Destitute, leather skin, weatherproof. Veteran, Minutemen, Mexicans, illegal aliens and extraterrestrians. Punctured lung, bloody tongue. Living in the muddy dung, the flooding's begun. I brung something to replace the guts of the blunt. Feeling young, watching the rerun of a syndicated program that came out in the new millennium. I'm old as an antique. My accent is Mexico mystique. Wheat, seal, porch, sleep till I can't speak. There ain't no place I can't reach. Think we extinct, come back when you sleep. Murder your sheep and kill your dreams. So put your dream catchers up before you wake up. Just because you rise don't mean that you're alive. Look up in the sky. Look up in the sky. Step into green slimy goo. Find me by the grimy mildew climbing through. Bloody tissue, weed residue. This is what doing them chemicals do. Destitute, leather skin, weatherproof. Veteran, Minutemen, Mexicans, illegal aliens and extraterrestrians. Supersonic youth, gorilla snot, haircut like a robot and all his little teeth getting loose. Feeling the pain of a wisdom tooth. In a soundproof torture room, I'm banging West Coast torture music, that's the sound of doom. High noon, sun from the light shine through, but those below are still doing what they designed to do. Climbing through, the sewers right behind you with a virus like the swine flu. The pork enzymes too. They coming, I can hear them coming. Look up in the sky. Step into green slimy goo. Find me by the grimy mildew climbing through. Bloody tissue, weed residue. This is what doing them chemicals do. Destitute, leather skin, weatherproof. Veteran, Minutemen, Mexicans, illegal aliens and extraterrestrians.
Steven, you're 18 now. Time to start being a man. And the first rule to being a man is you gotta spend your life doing crap you don't want to do.
So much growth, I think it's time to harvest. Cause all the people starving. Parted the sea and seen the fish and all the walls around them. Ain't no telling who's listening to the sound we making. Like someone tied up in the trunk and shaking and bouncing. Much more to the ounces, slinging out of houses.
Sleeping on couches.
Went out with gang banging and pants sagging. Now I'm at war, zigzagging like a dragon. Magnifying glasses, beefing with herbivores on the floor. Cockroach insects need to learn respect. Talking out the side of their neck like they dying from cigarettes. These cats are pacified in the West. Stretched out, tranquilized, ketamine
Sweating out of their flesh.
I got beef on the Barbie and these fresh cut veggies. Living off the map. Becoming legend like Yeti. Run around in circles till your legs are spaghetti. Or just quit now, throw up your hands and say you wasn't ready.
Look straight in the eye. I want to tell what a sheep flying, no good, fucking fork pushing, low life, snake licking, dirt eating, impressed, overstuffed, ignorant, slut sucking, dog kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat ass, bug eyed, stiff-legged, and spotty-lipped, worm headed sack of monkey shit he is. Hallelujah. Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol?
I'll take a hit of the blunt, take off to Wonderland and fall deeper down the hole with every bowl that I blow. Inhale real slow, exhale even slower. The rap game is flooded, but I stay afloat the Noah. Of the Snoop era, my crown's a Snoop era. It sits on my brow, repping what I'm holding down. Embroidered with the town that I'm from, couldn't get no clearer. A about that, staring in the mirror. And all I see is a soldier's reflection. Paint my pride the same color as my skin complexion. So when I'm flexing, I ain't even flexing. I'm teaching atheists a lesson that I could give less than a fuck about what you think about how I bust. There ain't no just us on these streets, it's just us. So all you suckers that are killing the culture, don't be crying when we bloody up all of your culture. No, sir.
So this is the way it's gonna be. I'm a man and you're boys. Not cowmen, not by a damn sight. Nothing but cowboys, just like the word says. I'm gonna remind you of it every single minute of every day and night.
Hip-hop's come a long way, but we lost our ways in these days. On the front page, with your ass out, no shame. Yo. Hip-hop so Hollywood nowadays. Most of the shootouts go down on the soundstage. Lights, camera, action, press play. The best rapper actor in the game, that's what Robert De Niro say. Hip-hop so Hollywood nowadays. About to make a movie with DMX and LL Cool J. Lights, camera, action, press play. Next on my plate, a porno flick with Ashley and Mary Kay. This shit ain't even about me no more. I'm just a crumb on the floor. I'm the piece of dope in the carpet fibers that got you on all fours. Exploring inside me for another hit to reflect the life you live. I'm an artist, so I'm gonna try my hardest to give. But right now I ain't feeling it. The realest hip-hop's dead to me. Someone said to me, we're killing it, and we should let it be. And I agreed to the fullest. The white elephant was a silver bullet. Mr. Elegance and the elements that I love so much. When I say I love you, it's because when I'm alone I cry for you. And how well we once knew each other. When my life is through, I hope it's remembered. I loved all my people in the struggle, especially the inner city youngsters. I asked my mother, you dream in Spanish or English? In black and white or color, I dream in graffiti and rhymes. And be dancing beneath the covers. Not even my brothers understand me, cause I ain't got none. Not biological, just extended family. Acquired by adoption, fired the vodka. None of it will way the bullet will head towards. Metaphors on every block like a 99-cent store. So-called rappers and breakers, so-called tag bangers like finger banging. It ain't the real thing, but I ain't a hater of the imitators. I'm an instigator of battles. But if you don't know your history, fucking with me, you're in danger. Since I was willing to break my neck just to spin on my head, till I'm spinning in my grave and everything, but my spirit is dead. Two words describe me best, but I won't say them. You might mistake them for the FM radio when it's like the static on the AM. An artistic movement that lost its way, and I'm an artistic starving student that can't afford what the music costs today. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if hip-hop didn't pave the way. What more can I say? I wouldn't be here today if hip-hop didn't pave the way. Hip-hop so Hollywood nowadays. Most of the shootouts go down on the soundstage. Lights, camera, action, press play. The best rapper actor in the game, that's what Robert De Niro say. Hip-hop so Hollywood nowadays. About to make a movie with DMX and LL Cool J. Lights, camera, action, press play. Next on my plate, a porno flick with Ashley and Mary Kay. The Buddha blessed me like a Hindu with the hidden truth, like the forbidden fruit in the grass, wearing snakeskin boots. Ate a bad batch, now I'm trapped in the institute, missing loot, making back scratch like I was itching too, fixing too. Like the methadone clinic, I get sick with it. Make upon a king, make a prince, they rip it. Take a simple tool and build a pantheon with it. They say my head is gone, I got no Jiminy Cricket, or no friends that wanna kick it, cause they baby mom think I'm wicked. Hellspawn, they keep you warm inside a blizzard. Black magic woman, love the wand of the wizard. vicious. Saw that bitch in half, she grow back like a lizard. Fucking throwback, make you ask what year is it? Liquor store math, can't defy the laws of physics. It's a bloodbath, being nailed to crucifixes. The living dead, bringing 666s into existence. And that's where I'm living. I ain't innocent, I see evil, hear evil, speak evil. But I'm still one of God's children. We the squad killing, time filling, rob civilians of their ignorance and then bless them with brilliance. The riders are coming back, bringing the storm from Iraq to Lil V and Norm, Anthrax to H and Orange. I don't need Paul and John to tell me that life goes on. I'm in these streets eating all night like Ramadan. We mariscos de Mazatlan, soup like Maruchan, these peewees and potty wands. They can see the Dalai line, Don Dada, Bombada, talking that Nahuatl, playing that Wawaco, scatterbrain, Cobain like Nirvana. Without all the hope, this death crunch, leave your sponge soaked, choke on your tongue after a death punch to your fucking throat. Only the rotten apple left in the bunch. Eat it for lunch after I use it to smoke. The riders are coming back, bringing the storm from Iraq to Lil V and Norm, Anthrax to H and Orange. I don't need Paul and John to tell me that life goes on. I'm in these streets eating all night like Ramadan. The riders are coming back, bringing the storm from Iraq to Lil V and Norm, Anthrax to H and Orange. I don't need Paul and John to tell me that life goes on. I'm in these streets eating all night like Ramadan.
Hey, yo, Boost. Hey, you shooting through? Oh, hell yeah, word. All right, homie, see you when you get here.
Hey, yo, Caboose, where the fuck you at? Hey, yo, Danny, I think that motherfucker on the trolley shooting up here so we can lay this shit down right quick. Yo, I spit flows, let loose without control. I'm a devil with a halo. My sentences should be on payroll. Dabble in my soul. My rhymes is mechanic. Designer fit a cannon. My element will leave you standing in between two record crates. One host jazz and roster, the other one hold classics that will cost ya. In other words, ayo, they not for sale. Blind man, you can read it in braille. 3D and Caboose one, we all about the movement and leaving no loose ends. In high school, we used to rap and talent shows because our talent was low. High school dropouts never copped out education, a pussy and drove. And although todos mis latinos y latinas mirando prostitutas y pandillas en la esquina.
Formula is pharmaceutical. Normally my music goes in the nose, hits the mucus that makes them overdose. While MC's flows is placebos. There's so much syndrome and age infesting infos. I see hoes sinful and see futura banging like sepultura. I got the cura and it's pura aventura. Stone faced in front of the Huda. Medusa snakes get smoked out, escaped and broke out, inhaled and blow out. Shocked by the third rail on the 701 route by Ruben Garcia's house where the bus would bend. I meet you where the sidewalk ends. I don't put trust in friends. Either you're with me or against me, either you're out or you're in. Say what's up to Ben if I never see you again. It's just dust in the wind, so rough it's a gem. The bastard's unmastered masterpiece, spitting the phlegm. Pass the spliff over here so I can hit it again. Let me hit it again, let me hit it again. Pass the spliff over here so I can hit it again. Let me hit it again. making sacrifices every time my wife gives birth. Wipe the smirk off the face of the world's principality. And the powers that be wanna cut an MC salary. Actually, money ain't what it used to be worth. All the green is astroturf. And I'm the granddaddy perp. Insert your word here. And you only hear what you wanna hear. Like a deer in headlights or the eyes of a drunk driver trying to steer. Listen to this song right here, that's what it's like, yeah. It's like so many things, it's hard to describe. The colors, the sounds, and all the good vibes. Letting out everything that you feel inside. And finding out everything you ever learned to lie. Everything you ever learned to lie. Letting out everything that you feel inside. The colors, the sounds, and all the good vibes. It's so many things, it's hard to describe. I used to be a little kid. What happened to my youth? I think it's lost along with most of the facts and the truth about my origin. The past symbolizes the root in the family tree, hanging around like who's who. Question marks in the dark. Where did this journey start? Conclude that God's my only father when I'm off in thought. Sky's the limit, I could be an astronaut, or I could waste my time playing beer pong with Asheroth. Or I could lose my life in the drug game like Hyman Roth. As a kid I had a list, but that didn't mean my spit was soft. Children got a gift of seeing things the way they really are. Bet the mentally challenged think that we're the retards. Since I could walk before I crawled and write my name before I talk, I could be outlined in chalk or on the wall, making my mark in the bathroom stall. Breaking weed apart, missing art and missing parts like a broke robot. It's like so many things, it's hard to describe. The colors, the sounds, and all the good vibes. Letting out everything that you feel inside. And finding out everything you ever learned to lie. Everything you ever learned to lie. Letting out everything that you feel inside. The colors, the sounds, and all the good vibes. It's so many things, it's hard to describe.
What I like about music and the kind of music that I like is the kind that, like, hey, 20 seconds into the tune, you know who this artist is because there's something unique about him or her. That's why they put this record on. Not because it sounded like this between commercials, but because there's really something worthwhile here. And I'm saying when one turns to the other, which turns to the other.
I love you though. I got a girl named Musica. I know my man Beto be producing her. I know my man Glorious MC be seducing her. And I know these pussy whack rappers be abusing her. But I come back because I'm used to her. And I love looping her. Spend up my loot for her. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. Always be true to her. Build a strong crew for her. Because she helped me open my third eye with my fuzz to her blood. Body banging like Tiffany drums. Eyes like brass cymbals. Hair like harp strings and a voice like an instrumental. Reading the music notes in class taught me the fundamentals. Fuck wild or gentle, I fucks her with a pencil. Big tits and ass, I wrap my lips around the brass. Her body's crashed like hi-hats, and it sounds like jazz. And when she shakes her ass, the movement of her waistline leaves me hypnotized like a reggae bass line. People say she wastes my time, and leaving her alone will probably be best for me. But she's the only girl who stimulates my mind. And I love the way she sounds on the MPC 1213. I ride the beat or let the beat ride me. Hit it on style, a piano key for the ebony or ivory. Play hide and go get it at the record store. I'm digging her out, making her moan like a trombone with the spit from her mouth. She was raised in the South, dated the greatest players, Mayfield, Armstrong, Coltrane, and Davis. but she makes me feel special like she never been touched. All alone with her, sometimes I cry cause the love is too much. She got soul, rhythm and blues and can rock and roll. Baby stay ghetto, she just fake it with fools who got lots of dough. Hypnotic, harmonic, it's the sonic, electronica. I'm on it cause she's compact and booming like speaker monitor. Speaking the universal tongue, making music like love, banging on drums all night till the morning comes. Orgasm and come, high strong guitar licks. I'm going numb as we see who could rock each other the hardest. The way that time falls upon us all at one time or another. And I can just imagine having to lose a father or a brother. Cause I never had one, would've enjoyed a bad one. I don't think about my mom ever passing on for too long. I just thank God for keeping the family strong. Something else I don't talk about much, cause prayers are wishes from little kids. It's all love. God is great, the universe is infinite. Mankind is too religious. I don't know where a baby goes when it dies. That's what I'm going through. Real life, I don't know what it feels like to really cry. As long as my kids still blink in their eyes, everything is gonna be alright. In the darkest nights, I got the brightest suns, and I know my life has just begun. Because that's the way it happened and it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. If that's the way it happened, then it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. If that's the way it happened, then it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. If that's the way it happened, then it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. My grandpa in this twilight, I love him so much. I'm trying hard before he departs this world to keep in touch. And I don't even like to think about it, but what I couldn't say in person cause I was hurting, I rerouted. I can't take it back, so I pray for strength. For having a family that's long through tragedy, I give thanks. And all the money in every bank can never make me richer. This the first time I'm really seeing the big picture. Some people die fast, some people die slow. Some people die young and some die old. And some live their whole life thinking about their own death. Some are happy to open their eyes and take a breath. This morning my girl took a pregnancy test, a positive yes. Right now I'm feeling so blessed. Not so hopeless, not so helpless, not so homeless, roamless, helter-skelter, not so selfish, not so alone. It's a new day, and family my backbone. That's why I'm in my own zone with the wife and kids at home. And I feel like the saxophone in the back blowing. It's hard to live when death is where you go. When I see you all after this, in my heart I know it's so. If that's the way it happened, then it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. If that's the way it happened, then it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. If that's the way it happened, then it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. If that's the way it happened, then it had to happen. If that's the way it happened, it's so sad to happen. They wanna hammer them down, the last nails in my coffin. Locked up in the closet, little ones get forgotten. I did what I did cause they let TV raise the kid. I live where I live, behind bars like a baby crib. Got scars like a skater kid, ollying off the Golden Gate Bridge, or a body falling off of a slave ship. So many assassinations, the Secret Service is worshiping Satan, and I'm still hurting for friends to play with. All up in the system, locked up in the basement. Trials and tribulations since the days of the ancient. They can't keep me down, they think God gave them a crown. They think God ain't even around till they 6 feet underground. My rhymes about peace and love. I see above all the hate that people speaking of. Trying to push me in the holes I dug and make me walk across the bridges I burnt. It's all love, what's lost is a lesson earned. I learned early on, playing with fire you'll get burnt. My only defense against these liars is just being a jerk. Confrontational, they holding me back and kicking me out cause of the way that I act and what I spit from my mouth. And cause of where I'm from, deep in the South, speaking against the system and what these streets is really about. It's like a matrix, where you sleep isn't really your house, and what you eat isn't really what you put in your mouth. busting like 22. Life is a game of cards. Almost hit like 22. I'm busted at 22. Once again behind the fence like lions in the zoo. Lining up for food, dying for the life I choose. Up in the county blues, waiting for a carrot suit and some karate shoes. In gladiator school, built my house on the sand just like a fool. Now my feet are in concrete and I jumped into a waterless pool. Men in green suits with guns on me, checking my stool. Public service announcement, kids living in a fucking home isn't cool. White babies that can't fight and OGs that ain't wise, or who run the inside like kids that never been outside. It's a suicide, it's a suicide. When you're out of control, all you do is ride. When you sold your soul, all you do is die. Since a juvenile, it's a suicide. It's a suicide, it's a suicide. When you're out of control, all you do is ride. How did I make it this far? With everything I've been through, it's hard to walk on the yard when only God defends you. Life is a game of cards, and I'm busting like 22. Life is a game of cards, almost hit like 22. I see all my homies hit up on the walls in the penitentiary more than I see them in the streets. So what's that say about me? My people deep in the state, I never sleep, I'm awake 24/7, methamphetamines making my hands shake. And I creep with a shank like I'm on a mission. Only in prison when I eat I give thanks. Grinding my teeth in Hell's Kitchen, finding my peace in the hole. Knowing God blesses all the children, but I ain't a kid no more. Went from innocent to unforgiven, from heaven sent to underprivileged. In a money-hungry village, politicians plunder and pillage. I'm like Scarface with syphilis, going nuts in the sickness. Loving the way that I'm living, telling my woman we gon' make $1 million every time she visit. Either you're with me or against me. You got faith or you hate. You shake the spot or you wait. It's your decision to make. Exit the gates in my dress out, fresh and clean. Feeling brand new, but it's more than just the shoes and jeans. How did I make it this far? With everything I've been through, it's hard to walk on the yard when only God defends you. Life is a game of cards, and I'm busting like 22. Life is a game of cards, almost hit like 22.
When I sat in that prison cell up in New York City, all I could think about was California and how much I love California.
I live in Socal, 2001, and the style just begun. I live in Socal, 2001. Underneath the sun, I live in Socal, 2001. So wild, so fun. Socal, 2011. Socal, 2011. Ain't nothing changed but the name of the brethren. I'm still on Kingswood, my own little piece of heaven, representing on the intersection, and everything still seems good. The negative energy in my direction bounce off my reflective shield at the red light. I barely even yield, tire squeal at the bonfire still. Sun coming up over the hills, nodding out, letting my drink spill, trying to change the world, but I got no willpower. The hour is upon us for the prophecy to be fulfilled. Kill the Babylon, battle on the gravel that I travel on. Behold a pale horse that I put the saddle on. John Wayne, insane, with decades in the game. X-ray my brain, you see black holes and resin stains. Exit wounds, rhymes written all over my tomb. I treat every day like it's my last, cause my time is coming soon. Boom, boom, boom. They knocking on my door, blasted off to the moon. I can't answer anymore. I live in Socal, 2011. And the style just begun. I live in Socal, 2011. Underneath the sun, I live in Socal, 2011. So wild, so fun. Socal, 2011. Back from a space voyage. Oh yeah, open your ears and hear the anointed, destroying all the toyish. I'm zoned out. Starting an insurrection, taking over my neighborhood, a mile in each direction. The sociological circus, no place on earth is as perfect as the West when the sun is setting. Right here from the edge, I've been a full-fledged member of West Coast hip-hop head since before I could remember. Gained my inspiration from the ocean, floating and levitating, smoking and meditating, escape mental patient. Writing and spray painting, still doing the same thing. No skateboard or bungee cord, my whole life's the next game. I ride the transit like a transient, ambience like I'm from some other planet. Moving 20-ton granite stones one-handed. As soon as I landed, I went and kicked new commandments through stereo magnets and vanished like a bandit. I live in Socal, 2001, and the style just begun. I live in Socal, 2001. Underneath the sun, I live in Socal, 2001. So wild, so fun. Socal, 2001.